We should be on.
All right.
I gotta see which one I'm looking at here.
I'll
So
say
I don't
I
know
can go
if
ahead and open up.
anybody's even out there.
I can go open up YouTube if you want.
Says we got one person. It's probably Harvey. But
But yeah, so far P3 has been amazing, man. I'm really like unequivocally blown away by it.
I'm hoping it. I heard somebody got their ship date already.
Huh?
Somebody got their ship date today.
That's wild because I watched the countdown when I logged into my account and it was actually you're able to buy it at 7.
Yeah,
Like
I did.
I had my subscription meeting yesterday starting at 7 and I was like, y'all, just so you know, in 3 minutes when this thing goes live, I'm gonna jump off because I'm gonna buy this other P3.
All right, something's not working, man, because we're not live. All I'm seeing is an E. Hold on, are we live?
I'm gonna
You see
go.
us?
I'll look up on YouTube. I'm looking it up right now. YouTube laser. I don't know, man. It says we're live. I see me.
There we are.
We're
Okay,
definitely live.
we are live. Just double checking. Like I said, I'm not. We'll see who pops in, who pops out. Hey, Jacob's there. I think he's still driving.
But yeah, so like I was on that thing. I had my credit card copy pasted. We were ready to roll with that order yesterday. So I don't know. I didn't get a shipping update, but then again, I bought the apparel printer this week, and I didn't get the. They called me like 2 days ago and asked like, hey, can you get something delivered? Like they asked me for all this information. I'm like, y'all have delivered 2 pallets LTL to me already for different things. Yes, I can receive these items. Thanks. But I'm hoping it comes soon because I want a
That's.
dual P3.
I already got to redo my whole man. This whole thing's gonna get changed again.
That's
Sucks, but
well, luckily with
it's
the metal fab, I'm gonna go ahead and fab up a new bench so I can. I'm gonna have to do a custom one
yeah.
so I can fit everything on it.
I'm revamping the whole thing. We're gonna change it all out. I think I'm gonna
That's awesome.
do IF2s for each laser going up to a tube.
I mean, that's the move because those IF2s. I have the
Oh, they're
so I was cutting acrylic the other day on the P3, and that IF2 ripped. I mean, I didn't smell any acrylic whatsoever, which is that's impressive in itself.
all right. Just tell
But
people, hey guys, coming in the chat. If you guys got questions about Studio, what it is, right now XCS is running both Studio and XCS simultaneously. There's not going to be any more updates for XCS, from what I've been told. Everything is going to go to Studio now. Um, so it's just where we're going. Again, it's still early in the process, obviously, of Studio. People like Mike, and then some people that have actually been running the P3s have been running them for a few months now. I mean,
yeah,
you've been running it
I've
for,
been running on a metal fab for a while
yeah.
because they had
So
to do the engraving came out with that, and then also testing the RA3, I had to have it. So
right. Which, like I said, if you guys have any questions about the P3, Mike's been testing that. Also, the RA3. I mean, that thing looks awesome. I mean, the size of stuff we can do now is
huge.
awesome.
Like I said, the only downside that I found with that the RA3 is that I don't need to make any accessories. I'm kind of it kind of comes with
That's true.
everything, which is a great thing. I mean, great on xTool for it. Like they did a great job with all of the stuff, but I don't get to make any toys for it.
Well, I'm sure
So
you'll find some toys.
Oh, don't
hey,
you
there's
worry.
Carrie.
I
We got
definitely will,
Carrie up
Carrie.
on here too.
But no, like the way it, especially with the way it mounts into the, especially with like the P3, the way it mounts right up in there, it kind of saddles in that docks basically. Man, you don't need to worry about laser alignment or anything. It just kind of does it.
So we do have a Star of Texas Designs looking for a place to sell their P2. I know Mike's got a. You get a Facebook page, right? For
Yeah.
selling stuff.
Yep. We
Whatever that is. I don't know what it is.
it's
There's a few of them out there, but
yeah. I just use I post all of them whenever I post. So
But yeah, there's places out there selling them. I mean, if not, put it on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody will snatch it up. Just don't charge 10 times what brand new is, because
So
So
I
that
there's
keep seeing.
xTool classifieds, and then there's xTool and more laser marketplace. So those are
yeah.
the two places I would suggest posting it.
So yeah, definitely. And but like honestly, whenever I go to sell something, I always just try to sell it. I try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace first, just because. Oh, I see what you mean, Jacob. Damn, it is using the wrong microphone. Hold on.
You or me?
Me. There you go. He said he was getting some
Oh,
feedback.
that's so much better.
Oh,
Yeah, he said he was
yes.
getting some feedback. Yeah, I was
I didn't. I just realized that it was buzzing now. That he said buzz buzz, and I
it
didn't hear it in my ears.
because I had the headphones. I was using it was connected to the wrong mic. Now I have my actual good microphone that actually does the filtering.
You
And
sound so much better.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm still don't look any better, but at least I sound a little better. But yeah, I usually try to list it on Facebook Marketplace first, not for any reason other than somebody can come pick it up from you. Like if you could sell it on Facebook Marketplace, somebody's gonna come pick it up from you at your location. You don't have to worry about shipping. Because I've heard horror stories about, secondary, you ship it out, you're leaving it up to the UPS or whatever gods to make sure it gets there in one piece. And then, I've seen people battle over it.
So JB
Flatlining,
there,
huh?
JB asked, so you supplying xTool with your lenses?
So I wouldn't say I supplied them with my lenses, although I was asked to advise about it. And I kind of realized that, might as well just get it out there and get it to everybody. It was a great idea that I had, so might as well get everybody build it right in a machine. It makes it easier. Now I don't have to worry about it.
Awesome. Let's see what else we got. So we'll pull up XCS or the studio here in a second, just so. Again, I think Carrie, myself, Mike obviously has been running for a while. We've all kind of been playing with it for 2 months, roughly. About 2 months. So, and again, everybody's got to understand this is still early on, so there's going to be some snags and fixes, and that's one of the good thing about xTool is they're very good about updating their software.
Oh yeah, yeah. That issue that we had with the F2 with it putting that extra little line in there, that took about a week to get fixed. That was good.
Yep.
Arlie, I see your question. Do you have to upgrade the RA2 Pro for the P3? Yeah, I would go ahead and I would get the RA3 with it. It doesn't have the same plug. So I'm not positive the RA2 will work, but I do know, as somebody who has this P3 behind me,
you would think a guy that has the machine would have tested this kind of stuff to answer these kind of
hold on though.
questions.
Hold on. The RA3 is so much faster and more capable that you wouldn't want to ham bone your P3 by going that slow by using an RA2. So because the RA, I mean, I'm running tumblers at 800 and 900 millimeters a second.
That's awesome.
Which is wild. I didn't.
What was the time on that tumbler? I couldn't watch your video, and your little screenshot was way too small for me to read. I'm blind.
It was 31 minutes, 48 seconds.
I think I said 29.
I was close too. I wasn't as close as you. I think I said 36.
I mean, it was quick. And that was actually the second full wrap tumbler that I did on it. So nice. I haven't even fully pushed it to its limits.
Technically, you probably I would be close. You've probably gotten a tweak down. I'd probably closer to 29 now. So
probably.
Anyways. All right, let's I'm gonna open up because we do have one other thing we're gonna talk about later tonight. Up here in Michigan, we have a Michigan Maker Summit we're gonna do. If anybody has seen it, Blake Sanborn is kind of the one kind of in charge of it. He's gonna hop on later, probably around 9:45, and talk about it a little bit. Anybody that's been the next level I'm gonna say
next level laser
conference. Will Louis is going to actually be there up here in Michigan, so that's going to be cool. And a bunch of they just xTool sponsoring that, AP Laser, Lens Digital. Who else is in there? Obviously, Great Lakes Laser Supply, Creative Cut Systems. There's all kinds of people. So I mean, it's just it's more local. We are going to have a P3 up there, so you'll be able to get your hands on one of those. So if you're in the area, think I put a link in the description. Pretty sure it's in there. I don't remember. So let's hop into Studio. Let's see if I can do this. What do I want to do? We want Studio. Oh, now I'm going to be able to see anything there. Okay. So, I mean, it's XCS. I mean, there's definitely a few different things. You still hop in your normal thing. There is the templates are cool. I thought I could get something set up before I hopped on, but I lost my logo. I don't know what I did with it. It's MIA for some reason. But obviously MySpace, people have used that. Still limit you to 500 million megabytes. I mean, you can add more, but again, you don't have to use this. But this is the way to go from tablet to phone to computer quickly. If you're not using like Dropbox or I don't know what
Man,
anybody else
that
uses.
the materials library, the way they redid it now, it's actually very, very useful. Once you break yourself of the old way it was, all those old habits of how you used to organize things, it's
hard.
actually super useful.
This is where you import your settings at now too. If you didn't notice, that's actually where the import is now. It's still weird because I did it yesterday and it didn't import until I opened a new workspace. Then it popped up.
Oh, so the trouble you were having, that's how you figured it out?
Yeah. So it's still I think got a little bit of a tweak. So yes, Catherine Ewers is going to be there. I think it's with a K though, not a C. Jacob. Yeah. Sorry. I'm reading chats, guys. So if I just wander off for some reason, y'all can talk about this too. So
the ADD in there. I got
ADD
you.
in me, it pops up every once in a while. I say I don't have it, but I sure as hell do.
Don't we all? I think you have to have it to be a laser person.
Yeah, so here, actually, I'm gonna go into some of these. Again, basically the same setup, same. It gives you actually more workspace. I feel. It's one of the nice things. I'll go to one different, clean one. Let's see, a lot too. But there is one feature. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna bounce around. One thing I did see yesterday, though, which is really, really cool. If you go to File and Export, I have to do this one because you actually can export back to XCS. I know that was an issue when we were doing the beta testing. You can actually go back to XCS, SVG, PNG, or a JPEG, which actually was really handy. So anything you make, you can export out to those three things now. Even like PNGs, you can set your DPI.
That's a nice feature to have.
That actually worked. I had to use that yesterday. It worked really well. So, again, if anybody's got questions, like I said, throw them in the chat. If I miss it, and we'll try to run back. If you got questions about the P3, Metal Fab, obviously Mike knows everything about that. I mean, we all know pretty much. I mean, all three of us are X Squad people. We all have. I didn't put Carrie's things. I wasn't sure if she was going to hop on with us or not. I know Mike's stuff's in my. But you can go to xTool Squad. You can find all of us. And, we can either do demos, material tests, or training one-on-one. So look us all up.
Man, Jacob, I don't know how many. I know you have it, but I know I have had 12 projects open earlier.
I'll say I opened 11 and I couldn't fit any more across the top of my screen. I mean, we can do it. So let's see. One, there's two.
I was like, do it now.
Come on. There.
Yeah, I've opened 12, and I was like, all right. If I have any more than that, I need to slow myself down a little bit here.
Who is Star of Texas Designs? He's cracking me up.
I don't know, but a little bit of IBS, well, that's rough.
There's 20 guys, so I got 20 of them open right now. I mean, I don't.
I was gonna say, I thought I read that was 20. I could have swore I read, but
yep, well, I did. There's 21.
Man, if you need more than 20, that's
if you need more than 10, man.
Yeah, well, I run a lot of lasers.
Computer. I understand. Yeah. Well, you have I guess I gave you the benefit of the doubt, buddy.
Sometimes
I don't know.
I have a bunch.
More.
If you have like graphic
3
heavy
files open, I mean that's what I'm saying. Because these are empty, I mean it's definitely. So it's definitely because if you have a bunch of graphics, your computer better be a little stouter than just a basic, meeting the basic requirement.
So I know that I had 10 open. in studio, and they were medium graphic heavy, and it didn't lag. But I think that if I ran like really serious graphic heavy ones, it probably would have lagged a little bit.
Harvey, yes, I got one question real quick. Harvey asked about the P3 running alongside the S1 and an IF2.
I wouldn't.
Don't know. You don't think so?
I
Running
don't.
by itself?
It's not that I don't know if it can. I wouldn't, because you're with the P3 especially. You don't have any built-in fan to kind of push it there. You want all that suction to kind of clear that out, and that's a big cavity.
Well, it comes with the P3 comes with a new IF2. So if you've already got one, that means you already have two.
It does come with one?
Yeah, it comes
That's
with
what
one.
they said last night. It comes with one.
It was on the sheet as you checked out. Because I was worried about that. I was like, damn, I gotta buy another one.
I ordered another one, so that's why it wasn't on my. I mean, I only seen one on my sheet. So,
well, yeah, it
Jacob.
comes with one in the box. If you actually, xTool squad,
share it.
I don't have the thingy. If you look on the website, it shows what comes in the box, and in that graphic, it says I have two. And it shows all the hoses.
Well, they also said it multiple times, so.
There's a lot of things they said last night that I'm still, I don't know, you were on earlier. Somebody posted that they already got a ship date.
Well, I don't have a ship date. They called me. They called me today, and yeah, and of course, it's not a number I know, and it wasn't from any location I know. It came from like West Virginia. So I was like, I don't know anybody in West Virginia. I ain't answering.
Oh, is that what that call was?
You got one too?
Well, honestly, shit. I think I might have got one too. I might have hung up on.
Shit. I thought it was. No, I thought it was a spam call.
Not gonna lie.
I thought it was a spam call too, so I didn't answer it. And then they left a voicemail, and it was like, "Hi, I'm Janine," and blah blah blah. And I could barely understand it on the message. And then I heard xTool, and I was like, "Oh, I better call that back." So I called it back, and they're like, "Yes, we were calling to tell you about your schedule for your P3, and we need to ask you some questions to verify that we can deliver." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And so they asked me, they asked me, oh, if a big truck could get to my location, and if there was parking for said truck. And I was like, well, that's going to depend on how big the truck is, because I live on a mountain. And then they also asked, oh, would I need extra services? And I was like, what extra services? And
like
so
a forklift.
If you live on stairs, it's $150 for them to bring it up a flight of stairs into your house. If you want them to do it. If you don't want them to do it, then obviously they'll just drop it at the bottom. What else was there? Do I live in a gated community? Do I live in a gated community? Do they need any kind of gate access? That kind of thing. And then they said,
is it a commercial location too?
Yeah, commercial or residential. And then they said the shipping company will actually be contacting you direct in 2 to 3 days to schedule the actual delivery.
I mean, I did see them that they said they would ship in a shorter amount of time, so it's cool. It's good to see if they actually are shipping out when they say they're shipping out. And
well, that means that from now until I actually get a ship date, I'm gonna be
right.
I'm gonna be answering all the spam calls.
Right, we're all gonna be antsy now.
They did say that when they assigned it to a delivery company, that I would also get an email with the information and tracking. So if I miss the call, at least I'll have the email with tracking.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be talking to voice activation services at least 3 or 4 times in the next few days. Because that's the spam call that I get. Oh, I'm calling from voice activation. We'd like your Google Voice number. I'm like, no.
Oh, mine is the Venmo, not Venmo, Venmo fraud department. I'm like, if you can't say it, you're not it.
Nah, that's fair.
All right, we'll go back to this. This is again, we're gonna kind of bounce it around. That's the nice thing of having everybody on here. We can, kind of at least chit chat with each other. If you guys got questions, put them in the chats. And one of these times maybe we'll do I know Mike does a roundtable thing. Maybe we'll set up a thing where people can hop on and actually do like a roundtable with us instead of doing a live. Well, I should just do a Zoom. We'll set something up like that here in the next few, probably October. I don't want to say next few weeks. I got a busy September. So
Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say
been a busy 2 months.
it has.
So
October's deer season too, so I'm finally
I'll,
got my
It's
finally got my employee trained up to go run things. He's been able to run all the jobs on his own. So
there
you
you
said
go.
the last couple months have been busy. We're building on the holiday season. It's going to get
And
busier.
oh, I
and the
know.
holiday season is coming. The
Oh, I
shows
know.
are
Yeah.
coming. I got a light October right now, so that's where I'm gonna use to get my stuff ready,
Mine
get built
starts
up.
mid-October, hot and heavy. So
It's not until early
I got a
November.
couple.
So
I had a couple this month, but mid-October is about when the big ones start.
all right, we're gonna hop back here to studio. So one thing that some people like, some people don't like. I'm still indifferent on it. Is the floating toolbar now? So everything
Don't like
is.
it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate
I
it.
wish I
Hate it.
could.
Hate
I
it.
wish I could dock it at
Yep.
least or something
Yep.
if I want to.
100%. 100%.
They're trying to cram too much stuff in a little area too. Seems
Yep.
like. One thing that again, another one I'm trying to get used to is fonts.
Yeah, the fonts do a lot of goofy stuff.
They're driving me crazy. There's a lot
Yeah.
more of them, which is awesome. I don't know why these ones seem to not work.
I don't
Oh,
think
the
they're
ones with
loaded
the
correctly.
well,
See,
I
that
think
one
you have
did
to
shit.
pay
That
for
one,
it.
well, that one actually loaded. Because I had one yesterday that if it had this, it does not load.
I haven't had
All
that
right, all
problem.
right. Jacob's got a good point. He doesn't want to hear about our busy last few months. He's definitely got, I think, most of us beat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but from what I understand, he did good. Did
He did
good.
good. So, anyways, yes, just wanted to show people that the fonts, it is cool because you can actually filter it out. You can bookmark them, so you can separate stuff out, which is nice, and have your fonts, the ones you like to use. I did like, which I think they actually do. Well, you can do your system fonts, which is obviously then just what you have on your computer. It
Oh,
doesn't.
that's cool.
I
I didn't
I
notice you could
actually
do
like
that.
the xTool
Mhm.
fonts though, and I wish I could select the xTool fonts. I
Oh,
like those ones.
just the default ones. I want lobster. I want lobster
Yeah, I
back. I
mean, I
want.
liked all those ones, man.
And
It
what was
was
the one that
handy.
it began with an A and it was like it looked like the old school like type kind
Yeah,
of fonts, like the
that's
trophy
when
fonts. Those were
yeah,
nice.
that was the nice one. See, that's what I'm talking about. But real quick, I'm gonna have Blake just kind of hop in. Blake Sanborn just hopped in here from the Michigan Maker Summit.
What up, Blake?
What's going on,
You there?
guys? Sorry, I thought I was clicking on a link initially just to watch what was going on, and then
Yeah,
I
you're fine.
realized that it popped right in. So
I seen you pop up and I was like, all right,
I was like, "Oh
and he's
shoot,
gone.
I didn't mean to do that." How are you
No,
guys?
yeah, just chit chatting,
Nice,
playing around with new software. So xTool just came out with Studio Sunday.
nice.
Release it to the public. So it's one of those things they let you play with it and don't tell you about it and just. So I figured I'd tell everybody that's out there and let everybody else play with it and
Like they push out the update, and then you
on the
just kind of mess
website.
around with it and see what you see.
Yeah, so right now that you can actually run Studio and XES simultaneously. You can actually
Oh,
run both at the same time if you want
oh,
to.
that's cool. And which laser
So
are you working with right now? The F2?
right now it's connected to the F2. But we
Cool.
just found out I can actually put 22 files at the top of my Studio, so I
Hmm.
can connect at least the 6 I have behind me.
That
Well,
seems like a little
I mean
much.
that's good.
It
No,
does.
but that's good though because I can keep some of my quick like the templates and files that I
Right.
use with a lot of different like my patch designs file where I have all my different shapes. I
Oh
can
yeah.
just keep that open now and just because when I'm making
Well,
patches, I can just copy paste that stuff over, which is what I do.
that is the other thing with the templates, because there's actually the templates where you can make your own templates. So I know there's so
Mm-hmm.
in the again, I was gonna make one and I didn't get a chance to, but like there's a spot in here where you can make your own, and actually this has got a lot more in it now too.
It does. I love the fact that you could do a star. I know it's stupid, but you could do a
I know
star.
it's a stupid thing, but it's awesome because we couldn't do stars before.
But when I do my test grids, I don't like to do rectangles because that doesn't show any thin spots. And I don't like to do like others, circles because it doesn't either. I like to do the little stars. So it shows the
Yep.
points and then the thickness. Plus, then you can
Wow.
nest them together with zero spacing and not waste a ton of material.
You can do that actually with hearts too. I see. That's the one thing that I didn't realize. So all the shapes at the top here that are got this little blue icon. Come on, scroll up.
You can add more points to your stars now too.
Yeah, so all these are actually editable. They're all, so when it's got that little thing, if you click on edit, there's actually inner radius, outer radius, angles. So you can actually put a corner on something technically, I guess.
Change the radius of the curve.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
then if you do the outer and inner and you change them.
but at least it gives you something that puts a radius beyond that we can at least union in, which is nice. So yeah, all these here are editable.
It's my
like
first time
that.
seeing XCS like this. So are all of these, and maybe this is good for somebody that's watching that hasn't seen this before. So these are
Yeah.
all default loaded images and things that you're able to just drag right over.
Yep.
So these even
Nice.
the top, there's more inside of each one too. So I mean, obviously these are all files that we just you click on it and
These are all free to use licensing ones. Nice. That's really cool. That makes getting started super easy.
Oh yeah, that's what that's what we preach about this XCS and Studio. It's just super easy for newbies to hop in and do stuff.
100%.
Calling people newbies. But yeah, you have the star tool here too. So
yeah,
that's
that's the star I use. So if you click on
they
that,
put it here. I know,
and then you go to your toolbar. If you go to your toolbar, you can add little extra points to it.
It's right here too.
Yeah. So to see where it says they're at 5-star, yeah, you can go 8. I thought that was so cool. I know it's silly, but
I know.
it was like,
I know. I played it with it a bunch of times too. It's one of those things. It's just
and you could change the angle of them too.
Yeah.
So that secondary angle, the one that's a 38 now.
Yeah.
You can put it that and change that too. Yeah, there's just a lot of really like where the thickness, how pointy it is or how not it is.
Right.
So
no, it's just little things. I kind of dragged off. Like, I don't know how long you want to hang around. And it's just, if you want to check out Studio with us, we can keep walking through. It's up to you. It's, because we'll promote the.
It's definitely new to me, so I'm definitely interested. It's something that even though I don't have any xTool lasers, I answer questions daily, and 50% of the time it's tag Ben, tag Jacob.
What we're here for.
But
we're gonna get you over to this xTool side eventually. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see the P3 on site at the summit.
It's in the background right there.
On your screen?
No, it's in Mike's screen. Mike's got it in the background there.
Oh, nice.
P3.
I got to see Beth posted some pretty cool stuff that she just did in hers. I met Beth at the Next Level Laser Conference for the first time and got to see some really cool stuff. I encouraged her. I said, "Hey, post some of that stuff in the group because people don't always know the potential of everything. So it's nice to see."
Yeah, those conveyors are sweet.
That guitar, did you guys see that guitar that she did? Oh my gosh, there's so many different pieces that went into that. It's incredible.
The 2 foot by 4 foot
early on.
Or the 2 foot area that you can fit through that conveyor and do now, it really opens the world up for you.
I can see a lot of people doing cornhole boards now, because that was the biggest problem you couldn't do with a cornhole board, because you couldn't get the full 2 foot.
Yeah.
Now I can do the full 2 foot.
Yep.
So
definitely going to be doing that.
That's awesome.
And Mike Roeder said you can do 1/2 inch.
You can.
I don't know if he's done bigger than that, but he's doing 1/2 inch without problem. What's that?
Where are we streaming to right now?
YouTube.
Just YouTube.
Okay.
So I want to see the templates. The template thing was weird. Like I said, it's kind of like Adam still, or Tom, whatever you guys want to call it. It's still like files that you can use, but there's also some other things in here. But again, it looks different than the beta one we were playing with. Because like I said, I don't see where I can put my own templates in. So I was trying to find.
These are projects that exist.
So these are projects that are in here. So obviously the ones that have the crowns are ones that you can't, but if you click on one, it takes you to the website. I can go and open this file and install the file. It's got the whole thing. Sometimes they'll come with instructions.
Crazy. No way.
Yeah. So it's
I mean, this is why I'm always preaching the bamboo printers, because people are like, which one should I get? At my day job, I had the displeasure of using a 3D printer where you have to get everything calibrated, and it's like all nonstop. Like, you're lucky to get 1 to 5 prints after like getting that 3D printer all the way set up. So once I got the bamboo for our business, I mean, I used it for a year and never had to do a single thing. I would just pump out jigs and focal sticks and all those things. But the fact that it's like an app store. you can just scroll things to do and then drag it over and open the project. That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's one of the cool things with xTool is that they give you all these projects. I love the fact that they're projects, but some of the stuff we, as the group of us here, not necessarily not stolen. I love xTool. Like I said, they're great.
Shared. Well, look how it's shared.
They're shared. They're very shared files. We'll call it
maybe
that. Yes.
maybe non-permission shared files.
Yes. And again,
Are they
there's so many
user
files out
submitted,
now.
or
What's that?
are these user submitted, or are they all
90% of them are user submitted?
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So,
gonna get that. I mean, you
and
can
that's
download
and
them.
that's where again, you'd make a file. You can go up here. That's what this a Tom. So you can go file, export, publish to a Tom. That puts it out to everybody to
Is that how we're
use.
saying it?
I don't know
A
how to say
Tom?
it. What is it?
I don't
Adam?
know.
I was
I
gonna
thought
say
it was
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah, I thought Adam just first glance.
I like a Tom.
Ben and his weird sayings.
It's like
A
sneeze.
Tom.
Tom.
It's a northern thing, I guess. I don't know.
Ben's fancy. A Tom.
And what I was saying is they didn't steal those
Uh-huh.
designs. They liberated them.
There you go.
Yes.
They were
Well, people
liberated.
gave them to him. No, this is the thing is Excel did nothing wrong. People gave them the designs. They don't do their due diligence to see if they're down.
Yeah. They never have though, even when it
Copyright.
started before. What was it
That's what
before
it is.
Design Find? It was something before Design Find too.
Just laser something. It was laser. It was Captain Laser stuff, wasn't it?
No,
Design find.
nope, it was
There was
Design.
something before that.
There was two before that. They've changed the name of it
Yep.
like 4 times. And that was when they were doing where we could submit tips and tricks, and there were all kinds of different categories you could submit things under. Tips and tricks, files, just inspiration pictures. So there's a bunch of different things instead of just files. And we were warning them, hey, if you don't get a hold of this, people are gonna just start blasting, and it got like it's grown so big, I don't think they can keep up with it.
Yeah, you would need somebody approving every submission, searching.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to develop something with AI really to keep a handle on it.
Now they do have you can report them. Like if you know, like, hey, I created that file. Why is it on there? I created and sold that file, but I didn't sell it for someone else to sell it. That's mine. You can report it, but and usually
they have pulled stuff off.
they have pulled a lot of stuff off.
Yeah.
And the real big thing that they want to get pulled off though is the IP stuff. They want to make sure that stuff gets pulled.
Right.
That's a lawsuit for hosting it.
Yep.
So again, this isn't an idea. It's a good idea. I'm just not sure how they're implementing it completely, because obviously there's a list. I don't know how to add more to these things. It'd be cool if eventually we will be able to. I mean, obviously you can do more, make it what you want. So
it's kind of like trying to be Cuddle.
Cuddle
XYZ.
I mean, it makes it like Harvey said, it's people that are a little design challenge. It's a little more cookie cutter, easier to make this little thing. And I wish I could put like my own file in there, my own little bit that I could add to this one and this one, and again, piece my stuff together would be nice at some point in time. So maybe down the road, but it's a start. I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot of cool stuff. So there's this earring generator. There's the box generator actually is kind of cool having it in here now, because it actually does a lot of cool different boxes. You can do different patterns on here. Because this one's just new, so like I did.
I use boxes dot
py.
Yeah, that's what I usually use a lot. This is pretty cool.
And that's what this is basically the same thing. It really literally is, because you actually can tell what pattern you want to put in there, or you can do no pattern. So you just turn it off. Design block. So there's this little design block if you want to turn that off.
And they're adding more and more templates actually, because when I first so I haven't looked at the earring generator too much because I don't really do earrings. But when I first looked at the earring generator, there was one design on there, and I was like, well, that's not really much of a generator. I don't know what to do with that one shape. But there's a few on there now.
I'm pretty sure Jacob wants you to know it's the project page. He's mentioned it a couple times. Whatever the project page means.
What is the project page? Well, Jacob's gonna have to hurry up and get home and hop on, because he's going to tell me where that's at, because I don't know what he's talking about.
Is he still driving?
So
last time I knew he was. Unless he's talking about this.
That box is pretty cool. Iris box.
So yeah, like these are all. I don't know. I gotta be careful how I say that because sometimes they like putting them in weird. So like these are all free files.
Jacob wants you to open up the earring designer.
Okay, open up the earring designer.
There he goes. Directing from text.
He's good at it though. Earring designer. I'm listening. What you got, Jacob?
Oh, you want us to do, darling?
Templates.
That's all I got. All I got was open it up. So we opened it up.
He's slacking.
Heck yeah, open it up.
Maybe this one. Okay, import to canvas. I mean, I could probably hit this learn more and probably tell me more. There's something else cool that I'll show you, Blake, that's actually really, it's nifty to have.
I think this is all great. I mean, I do suggest xTool to people all the time, but this is even better than I expected.
So if we go,
you mean it's a graphic interface that doesn't look like it's from 1994? No way.
Blake's got a little something against Lightburn. I'm not gonna lie.
What? I don't know.
Sorry, Mike.
Oh, you meant Mike.
I meant Mike.
I ain't got nothing against Lightburn. It's a powerful software. It just looks like it's from the Oregon Trail era. The interface is funky.
This is actually kind of a cool feature. So if I hit process on this, I'm not sure how it's going to do with this shape. If I do this preview, see how it processes. I'm not sure how it's going to do it. It's going to give me a big board or not. So it actually gives you a 3D thing of how everything's going to cut out that piece of board, how it's going to cut it. If you want to just click on one of them, you can click on.
This is all web-based.
Yeah, this is all this is software.
It's built into the software.
Oh, okay.
I thought want XCS to make
web-based.
Web-based. Nope, XCS is not. So this is one of the cool features that again, something I can take a picture now and send it to my customer.
Yeah.
Hey, this is kind of because the colors were always I don't like the colors. I know somebody else was asking about that in the chats. Is let us change the shades because right now we're limited to 9 colors and 9 layers. We don't use layers like Lightburn does. So, but I think this feature here is really, really cool that you can pull this stuff out.
That's cool. Well, I just wanted to come on and say hello.
Yes.
I appreciate you inviting me on to say hi.
Yes.
Make sure you guys talk about Michigan Maker Summit.
Yeah.
I wish Mike and Carrie were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little far for us.
He said you did it. He said you did it during Mike would have came up, but it's during bow season.
So it's opening day of bow season.
Oh,
and
really?
I have something on Friday in Nashville. So it's like I can't do both.
All right, the next one then.
The next one, yeah.
All right.
Just don't plan it around September 13th. Leave that alone.
We're looking at the first or second weekend in March.
Okay, I was hoping you weren't going to say like December, the holiday season, because I'm like, I'm gonna pre-bail on that one. I feel we're all going to be making.
But
we try to do one twice a year, right? That's the goal.
Yeah, the whole goal is to do twice a year, and I really want it to be something that's kind of intimate and smaller. So the breakouts are going to be 15 to 20 people. They're going to be able to really get hands-on. It's not going to be this giant room full of people. Now there will be larger breakouts as well, but the smaller ones, like intro to hat making, or a breakout that you're going to do. I believe you're going to be in the classroom, and then Jacob's going to be on the floor. You guys will have breakouts. And it's going to be
about that. We'll see.
Okay, but it's going to be small. It's going to like
so
somebody can literally get hands on with XCS. They're going to be able to really get in there and see and ask questions. When you're in a large room, some people are sitting there scrolling on their phone on TikTok or whatever, and they're not even listening. So in these small classrooms, they're going to be like forced to ask the questions that they really want to ask. They don't feel like it's going to be a dumb question. So really want to keep it close, intimate, so people can really get hands-on and learn some things. And yeah, do it twice a year so we can all get together and have fun.
Okay, Ben, are you telling Jen we're all crashing at your house?
Sure. I got a big basement. Hopefully the tenant will be going by then. So
I got really good rates on worked out a deal with the hotel. I've got a fifth wheel outside, so there's somebody can sleep in there if they wanted to. But it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a good time. The hardest thing I'm gonna have to figure out for next time is going to be, so we've got Will Louie as the headliner. We got Catherine Ewers doing a large breakout, and then Tong Lee from AP Laser doing a breakout as well. It'll just, I can't tell you guys. Ben and I have known each other for a little while. Carrie, we've known each other for a little longer. Mike and I, we actually talked on the phone, and then we met for the first time at Next Level. But all these little pieces that have come together over the last like 4.5, 5 years are because of being able to do the networking at something like this and meet people, and not just the people, but even the vendors. It's unreal.
And that's what I got from Next Level. Even I mean, I know we've done it at ours. So like you said, at the more personal, local people event, but the see it at Next Level was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Next Level was really cool. Like it was a lot of people that like I've talked to for the past year or so, like online, like, hey, you're that person that I've talked to 500 times before. Like it was cool. That was really cool.
Well, that's why right after it last year, Jacob and I both were like, you gotta do this one. It's amazing. You have to do it. It's an experience. It's totally different from the big, like we're at the big industrial ones where it's really impersonal.
I mean, they give you lunch and breakfast. I mean, what's better than that? Come on.
What kind of events do that?
What kind of events provide the lunch and breakfast and a beautiful resort like that? That hotel was real nice.
It was unreal.
They have it's the same as like the Gaylord Opry here in Nashville. I mean, like a whole interior, the whole what do they call it? The conservatory.
Like
so we got
coffee.
I wanted
a couple of questions, Ben, when you get a chance.
Did we? All right.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know what the difference between Atom and xTool Studio is. Honestly, xTool Studio is the program that you're running your machines with. Atom is an actual separate web page that is integrated into Studio. So it's you can go onto Atom just through the web page and you don't have to go through Studio. It's just been integrated into Studio so that it's easier for you to access while you're actually creating. That's what I would say that the difference between Studio and Atom is. Atom is the place where people submit projects for sharing. Some of them are submitting them for purchase. And then you can go on and you can get files for free, or you can get files and pay for them, kind of like at Creative Fabrica or Etsy. But that is the sharing site, and then and then Studio is your processing program. And then I don't know, does xTool Studio have a subscription? I know you can pay for points, but I don't think there's a subscription.
Points or whatever the extras are.
Let's see if this one will do it. I don't know if these are for it.
Oh, whoa.
Photos or not. Yeah. So
you don't have to have a subscription to use Studio.
So
but
points for
what are the points
here?
For
so like these. So it's for like certain AI features is basically what it's for. So we can do, different colors. And this is where, like I said, if somebody asks if it's more for the printer, the
apparel printer.
Thank you.
You're
apparel
welcome.
printer. Yes, there's color stuff in here too. So there's not just, there's all kinds of do CLs. I mean, there's all kinds of different things you can do.
With the photo editing, you can choose to use AI points and let the AI system do the cleanup for you, which honestly is not that great yet. It's much better when I do the cleanup manually. So I'm not willing to throw points on that yet.
That AI is rough sometimes.
Yeah.
I beg to differ on that one, guys. I'm sorry.
Really? I think you like the cleanup on that?
I think the background does a freaking fabulous job.
I have not had success with that yet.
All right.
I do a much better job doing that one.
This one is the one that impresses me, so I always use now. I like wasting my points on this one, and I've done it. I just use the
Photoshop Express.
But I mean, just to do a background cleanup on these guys, if I go over here and do, let's see, which one is it? I can remember.
So I don't know who Gray7731 is, but Gray, do you know that you can earn points by submitting projects to Atom? I don't remember, or I don't even know. I haven't submitted anything in a long time, but you can earn points by submitting projects to Atom, and you earn points based on, I think, the level of your project. Like I said, I haven't, since it became Atom, I haven't uploaded anything in, I think, a year since they revamped everything.
You can get points or you can get paid. You can make money on it too.
There's points.
So instead of having to
answering questions.
Yeah.
There's
So
like
there's a
4 or
whole
5
point
different things.
system.
Yeah. So you don't
So
have
you
to
don't
pay for
always
them,
have to
but I
pay
mean,
for them. You're still paying for them. You're just not paying cash for them. That's
you
how
only
I look
pay. I
at it.
mean, I mean, you get 2,000 points for $20. I mean, it lasts you a long time. I mean, I think I've done this. I did it. I actually did do this, and because I wanted to play with all the settings.
So doing this with the removing the background, this costs points.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
6 credits out of the 800 I have.
Oh.
Okay, that's not
And
bad.
then, Gray, I'll tell
Or-
you another secret. If you
or
sign
you can
up
go to
for any
manual.
of the beta tester,
Yeah.
the software beta tester, which they
They'll-
take lots of people for that.
They'll throw you
they'll
some for sure.
they'll throw you points because they want you to use them to test.
Hmm.
So that's another way. So if you see another beta test for xTool or for xTool Studio, jump into it. If you get approved, you'll get some points. Now you'll burn through some of them testing, obviously, but you probably have a little bit left over.
And again, you don't have to do it. That's what like Carrie was saying. You can go in here and there's so many different ways to remove backgrounds nowadays. I mean, hell, half the time I use it on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pull a photo in there and I'll remove the background just by using that. But you don't. There's so many different ones. So it's I do like it though. I think it does actually a half a decent job. I've not had too many bad ones. There's some stuff that's kind of cool that I haven't played with though. It's like the
Man, that line art picture I did it was a photo of you and I where it like changed everything about it. I was like, all right, I'm done.
That's where I've noticed on some of the AI stuff that it's like, why is it this is kind of a bad thing to test this on, but if I'm missing questions,
I
people,
did one of the AI group. No, I'm watching the questions.
Okay.
I did one of the AIs for a girl and her dog. Like she's sitting with her dog, and like she just had to put the dog down. So I snatched a picture off her Facebook and did a line art of it, and it turned out really good. I was surprised at how good it turned out. And then I did a line art of my dog with her birthday crown on her, and it turned it into a completely different dog. I didn't even know what kind of dog it was.
That's what I'm saying. I did a picture of my grandma
Yeah.
and my old dog Cinnamon, and it literally made it look like the golden girl with a loaf of bread on her lap.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, absolutely not. We're not doing this.
I'm like, I did.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
The AI stuff is definitely few and far between. That I've not seen very good things. And you can tell it to do stuff. I mean, it's all AI stuff. I'm still getting used to telling AI what to do. So, you know.
Yeah, there was that next level laser did have a good thing. Was it the Curious Bison? They put it on, and they did a lot of like explanation on how to like write good prompts and all that stuff. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm not good at that. I'm not lying. I'm getting better, but I'm not. I know there's like that. What the point of this one here, this magic edit, is like somebody has a basketball and you want them to have a football. You can go in there and it will actually highlight it.
That's sweet. But yo, Ben, I gotta jump off here. I got a bunch of orders I gotta get done before tonight. Right, customers picking up in the morning. But feel free to hit me up if you have any questions. Just shoot me a message, and if you get any questions for the chat that you need answered, I'll be able to answer them. I just gotta hop off here because I gotta do a bunch of tumblers.
Good to see you.
Gotta work.
Good to see you, Blake. Catch up soon.
Bye, Mike.
Later, y'all.
I gotta hop off too, guys. Probably might as well just do it at the same time.
All right.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Bye, Blake.
Bye.
I don't know if anybody is on who actually went to next level besides the ones who were vendors, but I talked to Will today, and he said that the videos for the attendees who paid for the full access will be out. He said he thinks in a couple of weeks. They have over 200 hours of video to go through and scrub, and then they'll have the videos out. But the people will be getting emails. So if you get a question from any of your customers or whatever, that's the answer. So they'll be getting an email with the way to access those videos. Now, people who just attended the vendor room, they don't get access to the videos because that was just vendor room access.
Got the full package.
Yep, the full package.
So again, we're gonna hop back and forth. Carrie's awesome about following this kind of stuff. Even we're both squirrely sometimes, but hey, she does way better than I do.
Hey, at least you don't have Jen in the background and I'm trying to talk to her at the same time.
That is true. So again, if anybody that's on, if you guys are still, I'm not sure who's all out there, got questions. There is a few things. The one big thing I know that XCS is I wish they wouldn't have moved was this undo button, because I keep going up here to click on it and it's not there.
Mm.
Bottom right hand corner. It's really hard one to remember,
Now,
especially
some
the
of the
new
things they
one.
moved around, I don't understand why they moved. Like
Yeah,
it,
and
it
why
made
we
no
can't
sense to move it.
and why we can't move it, I don't get it. So this one I actually kind of like this being here now though. So this is the processing page now.
Yeah.
So that's nice actually to have there. I always forgot that it was up in the upper right corner. I know I had two people download the software today on Macs. The M4, one was an M4 and one was a different one. And they said that it was super sluggish and slow and stuff like that. If you guys have issues, even XCS people that run XCS, if you have that issue, go into your settings and go to clear cache. It's going to help.
I'm
It might
running a
not
Mac.
fix the problem. It has to be a cache issue, honestly.
It
It has
has
to be.
to.
So for things to be sluggish
Well,
myself,
because
because again,
I've got it on my MacBook Pro, and then I went ahead and threw it on my Mac Air, which is the
so
2012 Mac Air. So it is
okay.
old. But I mean, the only thing I run on it is the P2. That it's the P2 machine. But I
Right.
went ahead and loaded it up on there, and it's not having any problems on there either. So it has to be either they're overloaded on their system, or they're either overloaded on their system, or they really need to clean that cache out, because I'm not
Or
having any sluggish issues.
they're having too many tabs open for the laptop they're running. Again, I always tell people, yes, this is design area. You can leave stuff out there, but the more stuff you put out there, the more it's going to take on your computer. So especially if you put a bunch
Yeah.
of files like this, because I had one file, we had a bunch of these in here and it didn't like it. And I have a decent computer. So you just can't put a bunch of high resolution photos, and canvases don't seem to be that big of an issue when I do different canvases, but as soon as I put them all in one, but
Oh yeah, it's like you can't
Scott,
process all of them at one.
you're that's a true statement too, because I have a tendency of not shutting down my XES, and if you leave it open for a constant time, it will be buggy, it will be sluggish. But these are people that supposedly just downloaded it and they're like, nope, it sucks, and went back to XES. So
Mm.
give it a
Okay,
try.
Gray had a
That's
question real
all.
quick. I'm gonna answer Gray's question real quick.
Okay.
All of us who you have talked to, well, not Blake, but all of us you've talked to today, Jacob, we all do tutoring through either through xTool, or you can reach out to any of us personally. We all do online or in person. I don't know where you're located, but if you want in person, you can go to the xTool demos or the xTool squad and look up training, and you can actually narrow it down to people who are near you. And if there's somebody near enough to you, you can go and get one-on-one personal in-person training. Or like I said, you could do online training. I don't know who all's everywhere. We get
It'll
people
actually do a
added
list. You
quite
type your
often.
address,
Yeah, you type your address,
in, and it'll give you the people closest to you.
and then you can see if they're close enough. I don't know. I would recommend, I'm going to try to do this as politely and politically correct as I can. I would recommend, when you look at the person's name, you then try to find them on Facebook or whatever, and vet them for yourself before you sign up. That was
And
actually pretty
again,
good of me.
it's nice, I'm gonna go a little step further. I'm not gonna say nothing about it because there's a lot of people that are coming into the xTool squad. Uh, I've been doing it for almost 2 years. I did it before xTool squad started. There was a group of us, and there's a couple more people in here. There's a couple that we've been doing it before it was xTool squad. So it's been around for a while. They finally pushed it out to everybody. There's a lot of new people getting into it. So again, if you're looking for a specific laser and that person near you has that laser, that's fine. But if not, find somebody that's got at least two lasers, 2 or 3 different lasers. They'll know more about XCS. They'll know more about Xtool. And I'm not saying that people don't. It's just, again, like she said, vet your people. I mean, I'm trying to be politically correct, but again, everybody's new. Everybody's getting into this. Just people that you see in chit chat, and most of the people that are find the people that are online all the time too. So
There you
don't
go. There
find
you go.
somebody that's
I was
close to
like,
you.
oh, might have to censor you. Hold on.
It's all good. I'm trying to behave.
That was why I said it the way I said it. I thought I did pretty darn good. I cancel someone today because they picked a P2 and in their questionnaire they want to try the P3.
Do you have a P2N?
What the heck is a P2N?
A P2S. Fat finger. Making fun. I do the same thing all the time. I gotta get me a new stool, guys. I'm telling you.
My favorite is the one who the ones who type PS2, and I'm like, no, I think that's a PlayStation. Like,
it is.
I don't do those. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
So
they want to try the P3. Yeah. My favorite are the ones who, because all the demos are free right now, who are signing up, and then you question them and they're like, oh, I already have it. I want you to teach me how to run a tumbler. And I'm like, no, honey, that's training. That's not the freebie.
Anybody that wants to sign up with us, we're going to tell you that. So don't hop on there thinking you're going to get a demo or a free class on XCS or xTool 2 Studio. We will tell you to go back and sign up for a training class. I mean, it's our time too. So we do this. I do this part, and I have people like Carrie and Mike hop on, and we do this stuff just because we like doing it and get you guys involved and try to answer questions. Again, it looks like we've only got a few people on right now, but it is what it is, and I'll have people go back and watch it later. So all my lives are always they go right up after you get done. So
I also didn't see you post. You didn't post in the groups, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You did? I didn't see it.
Late last night and a few this afternoon.
I
know.
Yeah, post better.
They might not have. Well, it was a last minute thing because I thought we were having a live tonight for xTool. We talked about this yesterday, Carrie. That's why. Because normally I try to do this on Monday. This is why it's kind of light today. The fact that we have as many as we did, and I appreciate everybody that's hopped on. If I'm not doing the questions, I do like the way they do this. At first, I didn't like it, but so these are all my lasers, which is nice. You still do go back to add device if things don't connect. Let's see. This is really gonna get I gotta get them all. I've turned them all on because I like to see how they connect. I'm impressed they all popped up. So. But yeah, it's definitely things have changed. That's why I like having all my lasers on so you can see a little bit what's different. First time I've connected this one. No, that's weird. No,
I got that the other time too. I hooked into yesterday. I hooked into my F2 and it popped up and tried to give me all the tutorials again, and I was like, no.
Right. So yeah, I mean everything's still there. It's you gotta know your icons. Obviously a new person, obviously this is your camera, so you can refresh your camera, close up camera, your height. Which again, I know it's weird doing some of these demos. If there's a box with a number in it, you can type into it. Just remember you have to type either 0 dot something. You can't just type 0.127. Well, actually, I think they
No, some of the boxes you can do point, and some of the boxes you have to put the 0 first.
Right. So I always tell people go 0.125, then it'll work.
I know.
Whatever.
I'm like,
so
pick one. Either make it 0 point or make it
right
where you can just do point. Just pick one.
And obviously, so again, for new people that don't have and haven't played with this, obviously this is where you connect your laser. It brings up your list. These are my lasers, so that's why they're up at the top. These are the ones you can pick from. Add a device if usually pick one and it usually will connect to it. If it doesn't, you go to add device. Don't click on your thing again, and it brings that list back up. I've learned that too. Your settings. There's actually some more projects. There's always a spot to find a project. So if you guys don't have a way to figure out how to make something, then it's that's on you. I do need to put a thing out there. I need to figure out a name for my F2. I haven't given my F2 a name because I've got my P2s are Beauty and Beast. And then I got Yoda's my F1. My F1 Ultra is Big Brother. I don't have nothing for F2. And I don't know what I'm gonna name the P3 now. So we'll see. But you can rename your lasers. That's why I brought that up, because you're here. You can rename your lasers. This is where you set up your Wi-Fi, how long your lasers have been working. Which is really weird. I really thought that would be a lot higher than that. Or is that yeah, that's my original one. Your base page. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't like having that one on. I like having base plate detection turned off. That's just my preference. Just because it's one of those things. But to each their own. That's why it's there for you to do what you want to do with them. Clean reminder is actually nice. You can set it for how many times. That's for working hours if you want to know. Either an F1 Ultra or an F2, or be patient and wait for the F2 UV that's coming out. Right, F2 UV. Yeah. Those one of the F series goes complements a P2 all day long. I mean, all either Ultra or they are coming out with the F2 UV. I mean, they've showed pictures on the thing, so I can talk about it, but it's definitely. And again, that I can't say that. I mean, it depends on what you want to do too, because if you're doing metals, you want the F2 Ultra. If you're doing everything but metals, I would, either the UV or the F1 Ultra. I take my F1 Ultra to shows all the time. I love it. It usually doesn't come out. It's actually the first time it's been on the table in a little bit since I got my F2. But I've said,
Yeah,
this is. Go ahead.
it's kind of like the redheaded stepchild at this point. Kind of, I'm using the F2U now, and the F1U just kind of sits there unless somebody asks for a demo.
Well, that's the F1. I don't pull that guy out. My wife has it in there, and she does earring cards, and that's all she uses it for. And then if somebody does a demo, that's why I haven't gotten rid of it again. So again, a lot of settings you can go through. I do recommend actually turning this on. Let's see if I don't know if there's a setting, because it actually makes your laser run. Make sure your table is very sturdy, because it will actually run your stuff faster. It's the only setting I've seen actually change since I've gone in the studio, because I know I had it on before. But sorry. Oh, let's see what else we got.
No questions. We're good. Somebody gave the suggestion of silver bullet.
Let's figure out who that is. But yeah, so I'm trying to go through this, guys. I mean, just questions are always helpful. I do not in the two jump. If Jacob is still roaming around, maybe
He hasn't popped up in a little bit.
So
in a few
minutes. I don't know for sure. I know it's. I don't know. I don't know the specs of the machine right now, so I'll let you know as soon.
Are you top? Are you top? You can ask Mike. He said he'd answer questions if you tapped it to him.
You send it over to me. I try to stay off Facebook. I don't need that popping up on me.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll do it.
So, but again, everything's where we normally have it. Like Mike said earlier on, the stuff, the material list is actually really intuitive, because that's where like the P3, it actually will take a picture of the wood. I know they had the QR code on it last night, so I don't know if that was what it was reading, or if it's actually kind of seeing the wood and saying, "Hey, looks like basswood." So it's definitely that's.
I thought it was the QR code.
It had the QR code on, so I could have been seeing that, but the P2 is supposed to be able to do that too. That was one of the things they brought up, but nobody ever uses the QR code. I don't use it.
Well, that's because nobody really uses their material. I use their wood. I really like their wood. They really have good wood. I mean, I haven't had a single glue issue.
Oh, dang. Oh. Well, it's not made for safety glasses, but I'm glad it protected you. But yeah. That's crazy. Too hot. Way too hot on your power.
Or it was wet. Could have also been heated up the wet.
I've seen people they put stuff on it though. I've seen people because when they do glasses like that, I've seen people put Dawn dish soap down. I've seen people put wet paper towels down. And it just blows my mind. That one there, I haven't done that one, and I haven't.
I tried the Dawn on acrylic, and it did not work for me.
I tried it on glass, and I don't feel like it did anything different than normal. So
it just made a mess. It made a mess.
So the wood, Scott, I've done a couple different places. I mean, Ocha Woods, Ocha Hardwoods. If you want to use like hardwoods, that's a good one. Creative Cut Supplies has got some new stuff coming out. I mean, again, it
Oh,
is
I
it's
will
some cool
say
looking
that
stuff, but
I got, yeah,
it's a
go ahead.
veneer. I mean, it's you just obviously it's not something you're gonna sand, but it's definitely cool stuff, and they got a lot of stuff coming out right now, and it's I'd definitely check out Creative Cut Supplies. They got some cool woods coming out and veneers and all that good stuff. So, but the going back to the list material list, like Mike said, a lot of the stuff is going instead of your settings being set to a setting, it's a material. You tell it the material, then the setting kind of ties back to that. So that's how things are getting set in here. I know people asked how to export, import settings. Uh, you've actually got to go back to the home, go to materials. Don't know if I have to click into this one because it's weird. Not that one, that's my material. But the import and export button are here, but I still think there's a little tweak. I mean, because it's not doing what it should do. Because it says it imports it when I did it, but my list of stuff is not in here
Still
from
not
what I
quite
think.
there.
Not what I should be, because let's find out. Go click this. See, it's not. It's almost like I got to import it on every file I bring in, which kind of sucks. So that's something again, one tweak. I did see some issues with Smart on the F2, and I brought that up to their attentions. So we'll see. I don't know if it's processing everything that's on my page for time, because when I turn Smart on my F2, it goes from 10-minute engrave to 3 hours. So
Wait,
I
it
haven't
does
like
what?
it goes the opposite way. It goes like 10 times longer than it should.
Oh,
Time wise, my time goes way up. So, but I don't know where my things are leaking, which is great. Yes, they are.
all
Yes,
right. I got an answer on the specs.
I do like doing
Okay,
all. Okay, go ahead.
there go the specs. Mike said that
Oh,
the
she put them
table
in there.
needs to be 50 wide by 28 deep minimum.
Which I knew was going to be in that realm. I can't say I bought the cart. I think what I'm
I
gonna end
did
up doing
too.
is I put it on the cart. I can get rid of my little table I got over here. I'll put my F2s actually on this cart, the other cart now, and then put all my P2s and S1s on this on my table
Yeah, I
behind
got the
me. So
cart. That's so much easier than
it
trying
just
to find a
I need
table
more
that
storage
fits
because I
it.
think I'm gonna buy a try to find a toolbox to put underneath there. And then I'm gonna put my acrylic and leather in that something of
Yeah,
that
well,
sort,
I'm gonna like you can put
or
shelves
build
on it.
something,
And did you
or
see
build
Michael
something.
Rotors? He put
The pegboard.
yeah, pegboard on the side.
Pegboard and piece of PVC. I tried to get Michael on, but he had bowling tonight. So say we're on 8.
They're
Not a
always on
problem.
dates. They're so cute.
Nice talking to you, Scott.
You're welcome, Scott.
Me and Scott did New York together. That was that was my first show. That was
That was your
Scott.
first show?
Mm-hmm.
Now you saw that where I posted our first show together.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see?
I did.
I was like, I
Almost a
can't
year
believe it's been a
ago.
year
Almost a year ago. What today? This week? Something like
this
that.
week. Yeah.
So yeah, I actually looked into I was gonna do Chicago's small business, and that price tag scared me a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go as a vendor first, and just or as a see it, because I've done all these shows and I've never get a chance to
Uh-huh.
kind of like be a part of the show. I want to go and enjoy. So we're gonna go do the Chicago small business next year.
Well, that's cool. I don't
So
even know if there's anything near me.
no, because
I think the
they used
nearest
to.
would probably
Well, there was
be
one in Ohio and Detroit, and they said they canceled both of those.
I think my nearest is probably Nashville.
There you go. You just got a request.
Awesome.
So
Cool beans.
what else we got here? See MySpace. Again, if you guys got questions, this is where I know we posted late. It's kind of a last minute thing, and I'm again happy everybody hopped on. we'll probably hang out for a few more minutes and shoot the shooks.
Really,
Yeah.
you're having some serious speaking issues today.
It's been a long 2 months.
I feel like
I
it's been a
got
long year. Just a
Hey,
long year.
I gotta go celebrate my anniversary this weekend, so it's all good. Get a little rest and relaxation for at least 3 days.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, I mean, again, anybody's running XCS, I'm not gonna go back into this a little bit. You can stop me. It's all there. Again, I always hate trying to do this. I mean, obviously, this is our settings. Thank you, Gray. 25 years, a long time.
Woo woo.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
when you hit 30, you stop even celebrating. You like walk
oh hell
past each
no,
other and you're like, happy
never.
anniversary.
Well, our anniversary was actually a month ago, but we were busy.
I know. You almost
I
got in
might have.
trouble for that one.
Yeah, still happens. You're busy, but I'm trying to think. I want to see. This does apply better too. I know, like, because I know before in XES this stuff doesn't apply real well. It's right now. I think it goes right in and it applies now. Because before you had to like go in, click this one, click it, apply again, and that's a pain in the butt. Because you can again here you can add your own material. So adding a material is actually adding a setting. Is the same way. So
Oh, okay. Keychains. Here we go. Here's the list. Depending on your state, custom front license plates. Those are big here because Tennessee doesn't have to have front license plates.
that's true.
So front plates are a big seller for me, like a big seller for me. Keychains. Keychains are a big one. Find out what their sports are and anything sports related. Um, Find out who are parents, bag tags for their kids, name bag tags for their kids. Start out with that and then go from there. Leave some samples in the like locker room. I don't know what UPS has. So
Yeah.
locker room, break room, wherever y'all kind of gather before or after shift. Leave some samples of your work hanging somewhere or setting somewhere. Just toss some freebies out with your logo on the back and let them have them, and you'd be surprised at what starts coming in.
Missed that one. So I said new stuff.
What?
I like this. I mean, this one's actually not a bad one because I could see a lot of people making some cool stuff with this one. Because I mean, you can do different fonts, different letters. Is it just letters though? Faces.
Oh, the hotel keychain thing?
Yeah.
That one's a
Which
cool
yeah,
one.
I wish you could just import our own stuff.
Yeah. Those were popular for a while here. They're not as
Yeah.
popular anymore.
The acrylic ones were
I didn't
real
jump on
popular.
that. I
Neither did
didn't
I.
jump on that bandwagon.
These ones though are though. I mean, this is a nice one that people like. A lot of people ask about, but it's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, it's again, xTool is doing stuff to make life easier for you to at least get started and then go from there. It's not all cookie cutter, but I mean, they're trying their hardest to make life easy for everybody. So nice, Scott.
I thought
I gotta remember.
I like
I know.
that XCS is growable. Like, yes, you can start out as a newbie, like you said, a newbie, and there are projects you can start with. You can learn from that. You can slowly process yourself into doing some of the design work yourself while still maintaining, the comfort of pre-made projects, and then you can roll yourself off when you're done. I like that it's growable. You
Right.
don't you can you can use XCS at any level. It's not like some huge daunting monster of a program.
So it's not. And that again, that's where I've always pushed XCS, xTools software.
Mm.
Again, I credit myself as being an engineer and CAD design. I can do all that kind of stuff. No problem, no issues. Lightburn just, I don't know what to say, overwhelmed me, but it's just, I was trying to do stuff I was already able to do, and it was frustrating that I couldn't do it in Lightburn. when I got my
Mm.
D1. So I stayed with XCS. Obviously, it was very limited XCS, but
See, I
it just
started the opposite. I started with Lightburn and then tried to use XCS, and I was like, no, this is worse than Cricut software. No, 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 no,
well,
no. And
there's
stuck with
more to it.
Lightburn until they got better.
Hmm.
I think when I got the S1 is when I jumped over to full XCS
Really?
use. Hmm. Yep.
Do you know where to make a template? I, I did it in the beta, but I do not see where to do it now.
Um,
Because
no.
you used to be able to make templates.
I I
Because you
didn't
could
do the
save like,
templates.
I can try here. So assets. So it's under MySpace. So this is where you can do. So if you have an object that you use a lot, I think is what you can do. So
And then you upload it under an asset?
I'm pretty sure because if
No,
you go to,
I've got one saved under projects.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because yeah, assets. Because then you can go and open a new file. I think you can import from here too, because that's what this was. So now I can just click and bring it in. So you can make your own templates and bring them into other files easier, especially if it's like logos, stuff you're using all the time. That's why I was trying to look for my logo, which I don't know where my file went. Trying to create. I fat fingered something, but this is a logo I cleaned up. Stuff that you clean up. You want to make stuff, you can actually put them in your own project file. I wonder if that goes toward my.
No, to your storage, probably.
Yeah, more
It's
than
in your
likely.
MySpace. That's why I'm not quite trusting of
I don't
the
normally
cloud
save
yet.
these. I save all my stuff on the cloud. So I mean, I use Dropbox.
I
Dropbox is weird though, because Dropbox is still technically on a computer and it's on the storage. So it does both.
Yeah, no, I don't use XCS's cloud is what I was saying.
I, I
I've
don't, I
lost
don't
a
either.
couple
I've,
files.
I've only done this just because.
And luckily
And
I'm OCD and I already had like my file backed up
right.
on like two other computers. But still to be looking for it and it not be there, it's still frustrating.
Star Texas, you're going to be waiting a while or you're going to get a medium shirt. Uh, Let's see. I'm a three. That's in my room. I was actually gonna wear my xTool shirt tonight, but I figured I should brand mine. I pulled them
Okay,
out
so
tonight.
I am a large or extra large in women's, and I wear a 4X X-Tool shirt.
So I bought my own shirts and we went to a show and we made them in the apparel printer. That's how I got a shirts, xTool squad shirts for myself. So don't ask xTool to get you one.
Yeah,
Make them
no,
yourself.
Star
Find
Texas,
somebody.
just get it
Yes,
made.
get it made yourself. It's the easiest thing to do. Find somebody that's got has a apparel printer or somebody that
Mm,
makes one. Get it made. That's the way to go. I know. Trust me. I tried for
yeah.
5 shows in a row to get a shirt to fit. It
Oh,
doesn't
so
work.
the first show we got shirts at though, it was hilarious because we came in to get the shirts and they asked us ahead of time, what size are you? And I'm like, well, I wear either a women's, large or extra large. And they're like, okay, so they brought me an extra large and I held that up and I'm like, this is like a toddler shirt. Like, who
They're
can
bad.
fit this? I'm like,
No American. No American. No American. Sorry.
like,
I'm
I
not trying
could
to be
put
mean,
this on
but
my 4-year-old grandson, maybe, but this is not going on me.
don't be
No,
scared
you
of it.
already have an apparel
See,
printer.
you're good to go.
Sir, make your own. Quit whining.
You gotta go find him. Star, you can let me know. You on Discord? 'Cause I
I
thought I
think
seen
so.
him
He
pop
said
in there.
something about it.
I thought
I
I
think he
seen him in
said
the
something about
Discord
Discord.
because we're both in the Discord. Obviously, Miss Carrie, just for in there. She's the boss
I'm the
in
boss.
Discord. You're the boss in Discord, not Mo. It's Carrie.
No, that's good. That's because Mo's too busy. Like I
I know.
Oh, Robert. Okay.
Oh, all right. We know it is. I know it is. Dude, I thought you had that printer, that parallel printer going a while ago, I
thought
thought,
he
bud.
did too. I could have swore he said he had his up and running. You lied, sir. You lied.
It's for our xTool squad, Harvey. Just the squad guys get to go hang out in Discord.
It's
It's
more
fun, but
work.
it's not fun.
It's more work.
It's not bad.
Oh, the other two guys, Mike's. Well, we're all actually
Well,
supposed to be using our real names in the in the Discord. Yeah,
Nick's got his
Nick.
up and going. Nelson
Oh, got it.
and our friend
Yeah.
Steven. I think it's Steven, right?
No, Hargabat, James.
Yeah, James.
James Hargabat. Yeah. And yeah,
So
I thought you had yours
yes.
going too for some reason.
When
Now I
when
know Michael
when
Roeder has his hooked up and I think they've been kicking butt at
yeah,
it pretty much. I think they've been knocking stuff
yeah.
out. So if you have any questions,
Mike
I'd
just bought
probably
one.
hunt him down.
Another person to ask if you have any questions about the apparel printer is he's just popped into our group in the Discord. Is Art. It's Art Crafts, but I think it goes by Art Crafts. I think that's what his name still says, but it's Art. But now, Harvey, you're fine. Like I said, we're all here. We just do this. I can't remember half my stuff these days, anyways. I drove by the same store 3 times the other day because I kept thinking about other things I had to do. It was great. Showing my age, man.
No, that's just that ADHD the ADD
That
kicking
too.
in. I'm like,
I
oh,
do
there's
want
the
to.
store I need to go to. Oh, wait, I need to get gas. Oh, where was I
Oh, dude,
going?
it's trust me. Yesterday and today, the last 2 days have been bad. Um, I do want to show this one trick here that I don't know if people know. If you run 2 guidelines, it actually does give you a dimension. I wish they would make it so we could type into that dimension. It'd be freaking
Oh,
awesome.
and set it. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
nice if you could
The
set
only
it.
other thing I don't know why it doesn't let you do it when there's stuff to snap to though. So you almost gotta move stuff out of the way.
Mm,
I mean,
I
you can
just
get there, but
I just create rectangles with my own dimensions and just use
I
those.
know I used to do that, but I mean this isn't too bad because the nice thing about this one though is because you can actually still snap to. I mean, obviously it snaps if snap is on. It is obviously the lens would show up, but it snaps. It just again if there's more stuff in the way, it gets funny. But to get it to quit doing that, you just hide, just do the hide, not hide,
The hide or the lock.
the
Will it work with
lock.
the lock?
Yeah, you just gotta lock it because then it won't snap to it anymore. Oh, you stupid! Why is it gotta prove
Heck
me wrong
yeah, Murphy.
every
That
time?
is the rule. Just enjoy life, sweetheart. All the time.
Exactly. Going for the ride. So now I can't select nothing because I locked it. Gotta love it. Oh, I gotta do that with every single one of these.
Yes. That's the only thing I don't like about
No,
the lock
I know.
is when you go to unlock
Why
it, you
can't?
can't unlock all. There's no unlock all because you can't select it. You have to literally be on that item to unlock it. You
Gotta
can
do
lock
it.
them all, but you can't unlock them all.
It's not gonna let me. Well, that's silly. That's what the undo button is for. So that's why you make sure
You know
when you
where
do
the
something
undo
like
button
this.
is.
I do the undo button down there. What I'm saying is, if you do lock something like this, when you're on a whole group, you group it, and then it doesn't matter because then you can lock it, unlock it, and not have to do everything separately.
Yeah, that's the one thing I wish they would fix is, they have you can do stuff with all, but when it comes to unlock, it's you literally have to go on each one unless they are grouped.
Unless they're grouped.
Mm.
I'm
I
big. I like grouping my stuff, so it's not a big
I
thing for
group
me.
all my stuff.
I'm always ungrouping and grouping. That's what you use your colors for. So that is something else that I don't know if people know. In the studio, they did open it up down here so you can actually, so when you have something selected, you can actually snap to it without having to go right click. I mean, I do it wrong. I go down here and do it, but so just doing it this way. All right. Well, let's see. Hey, my Jacob hop back on. You gonna like hop on your live,
Oh, there
Jacob,
he
or
is.
you gonna just like go snuggle with puppies?
Probably snuggle with the
Just don't bring
puppies.
in.
Oh, you're a little late
It's
to the game, sweetheart.
you're way behind, buddy. They've been gone for like 30 minutes. Sure you don't want to hop on? But what else? I mean, originally, like I said, there's not a lot of new things. A lot of the new things were more editing wise, and
Fixes.
then like the toolbar. It's still XES. I don't want people to understand that's not. Just a few things are different. The preview button, like I said, is pretty cool. Uh, Again, every laser is going to have a few little different things. That's why I wasn't turning them all on and see what different things popped up. But I mean, I don't think I've connected my S1 to it yet.
I'm upstairs. I'm not hooked up to anything right now.
Because the things that change usually like this down here. Because the frame button's odd. It's weird because it's on the opposite side. Look, I got an update.
Oh, fun.
Not yet. We'll do that later.
I was like, don't do it right now. It'll lock everything up.
But he is way behind. But but yeah, I mean it's everything's in the same spot. Again, if people ever need questions, it's there's so much. There's so much to show because there's so many different lasers. That's why it's always hard to do, go through everything because I'm only gonna hit a third of what is out there because now the P3 is gonna have something different because of the 6 cameras. 4 cameras, sorry. Right? 5 cameras? There's 5 cameras. The lid, 2 on the side,
Or
1 on the head. Oh, the one on the lid's not. Yeah, it's only 4. I was thinking
I'm
the
just
one on the back, but it's not on the back no more. It's on the lid.
it's on the back camera. I'm like, where'd you get 5 or 6? I'm like, I only know about 4. Man, I'm
4.
behind.
No, it's 4. Control Z. Control Z. He's talking. Sure don't hop on, Jacob.
Yes. Come on, Jakey.
Multitask. We're not gonna be on that much longer. It's getting kind of quiet. I mean, I don't know. What's this concurrent? I don't know how many. I don't know what concurrent means. If there's 11 people out there watching me, or if there's or 9 now, or if that's just what was at one time. That's what. Yeah, it's 68 people pop on though. I mean, it's pretty good.
No,
I'm not gonna
all I
lie.
see is 11 watching now. I can't see any of that
Only
because
11.
it's your stuff. Like
Yeah,
you can see the
yeah,
concurrent
I can
stuff.
see it.
All I can see is 11 watching now, 9 watching now. Started streaming 87 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, 12 minutes of viewers. It's not bad. For only putting this out a couple days ago. I mean, again, I'm happy. I'm hoping I answered some people's questions and don't be scared of it. Studio, it's I think it is better. Obviously, there's going to be some tweaks. There's some things, and again, xTool is really good about fixing their stuff. They really are. I'm sure there'll be an update by the end of the month
Or the week.
or the week.
I really like though that Excel listens to their customers and they actually fix when something is wrong and they take suggestions easily instead of going, oh no, that's too hard to do.
Jacob, I think you've been driving too long, so I don't understand your question or your comment.
TSR terminate but stay resident, meaning they don't what? If they are in if they are in different canvases, they are TSR terminate but stay resident, meaning they don't sit. I don't know, honey.
I don't know
Is
either.
he responding like and it's just now hitting? Like was he responding
Could
to
be.
this stuff and now he's got service and like all of his responses are hitting, but he's not listening to
Probably.
us?
Probably.
Because I'm like,
Because it's
it's
kind of the
going
same as like,
along.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's going along with when Mike and Blake left, and then with the talking about the undo, and then talking about the canvases. I don't know. Jake, are you actually listening to us or?
Private messaging.
As soon as he got home, he started hanging out with those puppies. He's missed
I know
them.
he did. That's why I told him he didn't have to hop on. That's why I didn't expect him because I know another thing that people I don't know if you use it. I like using it. It's I love using it. Jacob don't like using it, but
What? Oh, sorry.
I like using offset to do. We'll do this
Oh, I use offset a lot.
a lot. I use it a lot.
A lot.
No, Mike says he didn't like using it. I actually use it a lot in this one because what I will do is let's just put something out here. It's shapey. This flower.
Did you just call it shapy?
Shapey. What making fun of me? So mean.
When Jen's not there, I have to do it.
I know. It's good. Keeps me on my toes. So again, obviously you can copy and paste. Choosing portable. Well, I mean, when we say F1, because Gary's asking, I take the F1 Ultra out to shows. I don't use the F1 because I like to do metal. F2, to keep in the packaging, the styrofoam that comes around it and the straps. Two most valuable things that xTool has ever made.
The
Those straps.
straps.
Those straps, man. I see, and actually, the straps that come on the P3 and the metal fab are like 6 feet long. Those would be nice to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook those to my Jeep, use them as toe straps.
Right?
I don't know. My straps are connected to my AP2 straps are
Yes.
connected to my AP2. So if I have to pick it up and move it, it's there.
They don't come off. They don't come
Nope.
off. That goes to show. So
Nope.
the AP2 goes to shows with me. That's one thing I might have to purchase another one though. I might have to get another AP2.
Yeah, the F2 Ultra is actually more portable than the F1 Ultra because it actually has a handhold at the bottom of it. The slide, the cover is more secure because it's got the metal framing on it.
Sturdier, actually.
Yeah, but if you're, I mean, if you're using the casing that came, the foam casing that came with your F1 Ultra, then you're just as good. But
it is heavier though.
they did make the F2 Ultra actually portable as far as there is a handhold, it is more sturdy, it's heavier. And is it okay to move the P2S laser while it's idle, as in pick it up and move it? If you're gonna pick it up, I would definitely unplug it. If you're just rolling it on your table, if you're rolling it on your table, then just move it around.
Don't get me wrong, I've picked it up, move it, put it on another table. I mean, I know I've seen Mike say he recalibrates his laser every time he takes it somewhere, and I don't think I've recalibrated my F1 since maybe once since I gotten it, and I've been to 20 shows. I haven't recalibrated it. So
yeah, you're good to move the P2S lasers while it's idle. Like I said, I probably personally would unplug it first because my luck I would trip and yank the cord out of something, but I would unplug it. But that's just because I'm clumsy. Before I moved it. But if you're just rolling it and shifting it, then
if you're going a long ways, yeah.
Yeah, if you're just shifting it, I wouldn't worry about it.
But this is again, reason why I use this offset button. Another trick I do too is I always change the color just to have a different color than what I'm actually cutting out with. But offset makes a perfect copy of everything you're doing. For some reason, Mike says that his didn't work out that way, but I've not had an issue. I mean,
as long as you use zero, offset does.
I'm going by what Mikey said.
Hmm.
I'm a big fan of subtracted overlap. See if it yells at me. It did. Oh, through the action. Oh, I know why. Because I probably had that because I box selected it instead of undo. See, I'm looking for it in the upper right hand corner.
See, I don't ever use the undo button because I just use Command Z.
You're a Control Z girl, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I'm a Mac girl, so it's Command.
Again, cleaning is preference of what you're cutting and how often you're running your laser, especially the S1. The S1 I feel like I can get away with a lot longer than the P2 by far. I mean, you can get away with a couple weeks probably on the P2. Again, depending on what you're cutting and how much you're cutting. The S1 P2s, the S1 can go longer just because again, it's usually I'm not cutting a bunch of stuff or I'm just engraving. My P2s, I mean, every 3 days, a week at minimum, I'm cleaning my lenses. It's usually more than the 8 hours on mine.
It depends,
So,
like you said, it depends on what I'm cutting. So I did some chipboard today, and
well,
I thought I was gonna have to clean it a whole lot
that's
more because it's chipboard. But it actually made less of a mess than acrylic does. I don't know. I think that I usually I think I check my first mirror, and if my first mirror is good, if the top one is good, then I say, okay, everything's good. So I just check my mirror, and as soon as
see, I don't.
one of
I
my
always
mirror is one of my mirrors looks like it needs cleaned, then I clean.
check them. I do them all. I do all three. My mirror, both mirrors, and the lens. I don't do the back mirror. I know that's another question people talked about. You gotta do your. I mean, they're like, oh, it
Oh,
says in the book to do the back mirror. The back mirror does not get dirty. Makes your mirrors dirty is the smoke that's in the laser. That's why the idea is to get the smoke out of the laser. Get it out.
well, I
That there's
think
no.
you misunderstood me.
Not
When it's
you.
time to clean them all,
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking somebody else was asking. They want to clean that third mirror, the one back with the
oh,
laser
I know.
tube. I know
Yeah,
that's
no, I
you.
never
I
cleaned
know.
my third mirror.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying people were asking that question and they're like, "Oh, it said it had to." I'm like, "No,
No,
that's not what I was getting at." To
before
each their
mine
own.
melted, before mine melted, mine was a year old and I had never checked the back mirror.
Right. I mean, you don't need to.
Oh, cleaning it is super easy. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
which one? The P2S? If you're asking about cleaning the P2S, it's super easy. It takes me less than 10 minutes, and that's cleaning the slats and everything.
I mean, the S1's easy to do too, as long as you can get your head off, which you should be able to. I think they changed the pin compared to ours. The pin is
Uh,
different. Ours is the big old fat one still. Why are you not doing this?
you have
This
them
is
layered
like
wrong, something.
trimming. Well, I've done it both ways. It should be trimming it, and it's not. It should. Oh, I know why. Because it doesn't like box select. It did this in beta. But see, it doesn't show that one selected, even
Uh-huh.
though it is. That drove me nuts. It's not selecting it. Shift.
Wait, didn't you make a
That's
uh
it's not selecting both of them. That's the problem.
no, Harvey, it's super easy to clean. Anybody who says that these machines are hard to take care of, they're crazy because they're super easy to clean. Everything's like magnet or two bolts.
Literally. That's it. Well, unless you're gonna pull the back cover off.
Yeah, but there's no reason to pull that back cover off.
No. I do
And
once
with
a
the
year just to check it.
and with the P2S, the fan has the button to pop it out now, so you don't even have to
What?
unbolt those like you had to with the original P2. So you don't have to unscrew all the bolts to pull that fan out. It's much easier, and it's even easy to pull the fan apart because Kobe Schmidt had me pull mine apart so I could take pictures of it for him. And I pulled the entire fan apart for him, and it was super easy to pull apart and put right back together.
That might be another issue. I might have found another bug.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
It's not trimming because I've done this both ways.
Mm, maybe it's your shapes. Maybe you don't like your
Mhm.
shapes.
It shouldn't matter. Even if that set the score, it's still just a score. No, there's only one there.
Which one are you trying to do?
Jacob says he's here.
Oh,
He's
hey,
not
Jakey.
here.
Are you trying to unite, subtract, united overlap, or subtract overlap?
Subtract it over. It should delete everything on the outside
It's your shapes, I guess, because I literally just did it.
in
I just
Studio.
just threw two shapes together that are sitting on my canvas and did it.
He's telling me it's not
Sorry, I had the
supported.
hiccups.
Oh, I bet you it's because this is a pattern. That's another thing that's weird. When you pull stuff from over here over, it don't like it. It don't like doing stuff to it
No,
though.
I'm using that exact flower thing. I'm using
It's
that
not right.
flower thing, and then I used I did one of the create those 9-point stars, and I literally threw the flower on top of the star, selected them both, and hit it, and it did it. It just doesn't like you tonight.
They don't. It's mad at me. No swearing pushing us both ways. It should work.
Okay, you're gonna get fixated.
I
Actually,
am
you're already
fixated
fixated.
I'm already fixated. That's stupid.
All right,
That should work.
set it to the
Anyways,
side. Move on.
setting it to the side. I can't show somebody. I wanted to show somebody something, but hey, can't show it to you. All right, now I'm just gonna. I am fixated still, so
You're
I gotta
fixated.
figure out.
Snap
I'm
out of
trying
it,
just
Ben.
to-
Snap out.
Trying a different shape just for shits and giggles first.
Or shiggles.
I was doing it could be in my shape, but yeah, that one worked.
Oh no, you did something to the flower thing. It
I
didn't
did
like.
something to the flower thing today.
Shouldn't have done.
Least
You messed it up.
Everybody gets all done. See, there's two shapes there. That's why. Why does it do that? I don't think why it does that too. It does this in
Wait.
XCS, so.
Wait, didn't you copy it? Oh wait, didn't you do the outline or the offset?
Oh my goodness.
Is that what it is? You had the offset done, didn't you?
No, I had this one. I don't think I
No, I
offset
could have
that
swore
one.
you did offset.
Now we're gonna find this.
See?
Whatever. No, there's still something going on with that one. Anyways,
Whatever.
again, I'm a ramble, guys. I'm pretty sure nobody's watching me just frustrate myself. Well, I think we've covered enough. Jacob doesn't want to, says he's got no service. It's a lame excuse. That's why you're talking to us, no service. Anyways. All right. I suppose I actually do have some stuff I gotta do for the end of the night too. So enough's enough. Again, we'll probably try to do this again.
Oh, he said that's why he was quiet for so long. He had no service. Harvey, you're cracking me up.
Thanks, Harvey. I do. Even the people that know how to do stuff struggle. I'm not gonna lie.
Harvey, we can be friends.
This is why I like doing live stuff, because even the stuff we like, I know it works. Sometimes it doesn't, and then we got to figure it out, and that's what happens. And you gotta just try, man.
Well, it's not only that. I mean, it's real. Like the people who complain about xTool's lives, yeah, sometimes they're a hot mess. And yeah, they probably could practice a little bit, but it shows really and truly how to troubleshoot. Stuff happens. It doesn't just happen when we're sitting on a live trying to show off. It happens. You forget how to do something. You did it 2 hours ago, and you go back in to do it, and you're like, I don't remember what I did. It is what it is.
So again, like I said, not a lot of things changed. There's not a lot of new tools. I do like, again, I just noticed that with the circle and like these two features. I think those are going to be helpful, because again, the biggest problem always was, you do a rectangle. I can add this, which is great. I got nice radiuses. But if I make a circle or bottom of the box, and then I union these two together, watch it not work. I can't add radiuses to this. That's why I always told people, you had to do stuff in a certain order if you wanted to do it. Now with this, I should be able to go, see if it proves me wrong. Oh, edit. Outer radius. Wonder if it won't let me change it. I want to change both. That's good. Is that right though?
All right, we're rolling on almost 2 hours. I'm gonna have to get off here.
I'm hopping. You can hop off. I'm gonna shut it down. This is my problem. I run into
a problem and you get fixated.
I do. Oh yeah. What?
Oh, never be afraid to try things. Never ever.
Escape. Why? It's stuck.
And if you're really afraid to try it, make somebody try it before you.
Must be that radius.
All right, you gonna get fixated
Yes.
on that. I'm a hop off here.
No, you're
'cause
good. You're good. You
I
can
got
hop off.
stuff to
Thank you for
do,
hopping
but
on with me, Carrie.
you're welcome. Have a good
I'm gonna hop
night.
off here shortly. All right.
Good
Have a
night.
night. This is what I do, guys. So I mean, I try to hang out. I'm gonna hop off here, but like I said, I like trying to figure things out and show you that I struggle too, and I like new things. So it is what it is. See, this is I like this feature, but it doesn't let me do it. It's like it doesn't act like a. There's not a way to blow it apart because it's still stuck in this edit thing. 'Cause I did this with a heart earlier. So this is where like the offset feature would come in. It's handy, but it's not handy. I mean, it will be. Like I said, I think maybe that's what I'm gonna do next time. Maybe we'll do something earlier. Not say earlier. Maybe we'll do a Saturday morning time if I have a Saturday morning available. Maybe a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. But maybe we'll do like a round table, or I'll see if I can get the group together and have like 20 people sign up to be part of the Zoom. Like I said, it'll be a Zoom, and it won't necessarily be online. So that'll be something to do. So we'll touch base with that. I'm gonna finish this up real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off. So if you guys again, Harvey, always thank you for putting up with my babbling and looking for stuff, and thank you for everybody else that's hopped on and joined, and thanks Blake and Michael and Jacob and everybody that's kind of chimed in, Steve, and again, training is. I look like I'm all over the place, but again, I'm always trying to make sure things work for people. You know, it's one of those things. I want to make sure you guys understand what's out there. If I don't do a thorough job, let me know. I mean, literally, send me a message and say, "Hey, maybe next time go over this or do that." Or I don't like repeating myself over and over. It's hard for me to do, but I want to make sure people understand, especially new people that are coming in. Again, we've been doing this for 4 years, so it's like, oh, I've seen that before. Why do I want to show it again? Well, John that just started a week ago hadn't seen it yet, so that's where again, there's no stupid questions. I'd rather you come in here and ask, and that's the whole point of me doing these lives. So, all right, offset. Did I already do that? Did. See, this is what's weird. So I can't do it with this one, but I'm sure I can do it with this one. So I'm gonna do this. I wasn't supposed to do that. Exactly. Totally agree with you, Harvey. All right, I got some which one's on top. See, that should have worked. That shouldn't have, because it's a trim button. We need to do. Yeah, I gotta invert that. So that stinks. Can't grab. Need to grab that radius that I need to be able to grab. Well, that's stinky. It works. Still not the greatest thing in the world, but oh, really? Let's play that some more. All right. I'm hopping off. Again, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Check out the Michigan Summit if you're in the area. It's in like 2 weeks, September 27th. It's all day event. Again, we are again, I know late. I should have talked about this earlier. we are actually giving away an F1 at the show. Maybe I'll post this later. I'll do this as a thing. So Michigan Summit, you have to be present to win it. So something you're looking for, look into it. All right. Talk to you guys later. See you.